If you are attracting avoidant partners, either dismissive or fearful avoidance, and you keep seeing people running away from the love that you have, you're probably avoiding your void. Now, what is the void? The void is where you are resisting and where you are avoiding your self-love. Now, the reason why you are avoiding to love yourself here is because in that moment when your abandonment wound is triggered, you are actually reacting to whatever is hurting, and you are believing a specific script, a specific instruction by your survival mindset. The instruction says this: get love from the outer world. Get love from this specific person. Get love now. It's a sense of urgency because the pain is so great. This is why we fixate on the outer world, on this specific person. And the more we want to get love from them, and it doesn't happen, the more and more we ruminate and we get stuck on the thought again and again. The thing is that what is happening right now, we do not want it to happen. In reality, we're not wanting to either get love from another person or not have this void fulfilled or not love ourselves or not learn how to self-source or to self-love. We're not wanting to do this, but yet we are actually avoiding everything that works, and we're chasing and running and trying to control and trying to fix everything that doesn't work. And we continue this pattern again and again and again. And this is when we get stuck in suffering. Suffering is a state where we do not want to actually experience pain and to feel pain and to grow through pain and to shift through this growth and actually resolve whatever is needing resolution, love whatever is needing loving, and actually shift this dynamic around. So what I'm saying here is a bit oxymoron, because in reality, we're trying to avoid pain and chase love, but we're getting stuck to suffering. But if we choose to allow to lose love, never get love from anyone outside, how does that make you feel? How about if I told you that this specific person will never give you the love you want? How does that make you feel? If these questions are triggering you right now and you are feeling pain, this is where you need to begin. This is the worst case scenario that you're fighting, suppressing, resisting. And you're doing this because if you were to accept this worst case scenario, then you would actually have to become the love you're looking for. And maybe this is what scares you more than not getting the love from that specific person or from the outer world. So think about this. The reason why we would do something again and again and again and it's not working is because we're not really avoiding to not get love from the outer world. No, we are avoiding to give ourselves the love. But why are we doing this? Because we are avoiding this. You see, to actually start loving ourselves means that we're going to come and confront that reality that we don't know how to love ourselves. We don't know how to fulfill this void that is big, it's huge, and this is very scary for our ego. Our ego wants to have control, even if the outcome is a lose-lose scenario. So in order to trick the ego and help ourselves actually become whatever it is we're looking for, we need to actually give an instruction to ourselves and get us to the worst case scenario. To actually tell ourselves that I will never get love from the outer world or from this specific person. And if this is triggering for you, this is actually going to get you closer to start confronting that reality that you're only doing this and you're stuck in that loophole because you do not know how to love yourself yet. You do not know how to self-soothe yet. You do not know how to self-source yet. And once you grow through those blocks, you actually meet yourself in that worst case scenario that's actually a lot more painful than the other one. Because the other one is something you already know. You're already used to actually being disappointed again and again. When you get yourself to those worst case scenarios and meet yourself there, that's when you start to actually shift from focusing on the outer world and continuing this never-ending loop of suffering to actually starting to go inward. And it's going to be challenging at the beginning, I assure you, but it will be fulfilling if you follow this process. Now, in order to actually start this process, you can actually use your own ways and methods and tools if they're working. If they are not, and you're wanting something that is going to help you right here, right now, to shift this dynamic, I have created a free course where I actually explain to you what my technique is and why the negative and the resistance to it and the resistance to the worst case scenario is the way to go and grow. You need to check in my description box. I have a free course, and then I have another course that is a generic one, which actually gets you to the worst case scenario to actually grow through it, but it's generic. And then I have the third one that is actually about love hurting, love leaving, and love not being here. Those three worst case scenarios when we're talking specifically about relationships and love. If you're interested in this content and resonates with you, do check them out. I am sure that this journey is going to be a very supportive and empathic to your traumas, to your wounded inner child, to your dysregulated nervous system, and it's going to teach you and help you and remind you and guide you by holding you, right, taking you by the hand one step at a time. So if there's anything else you need, do reach out, do comment below. And do comment below if you feel like you need to start. You need to do something right here, right now, because it's going to be uncomfortable to change. So the first choice you need to do, so the first discomfort before you go to the other ones, is to actually make the choice to become self-sourced, to become what you're looking for, to become the love that you're looking for on the outer world. That's the first discomfort. That's the first resistance you need to break through right here, right now. The second one is to actually do something about it, to make a choice that I will commit to something that resonates with me and actually commit to becoming the change. If you do both, then do comment below, I commit, and I'll send you the link. I'll make it easier for you and send you the link for the free course. And then from there, you can actually grow and actually move on to the next courses after you've seen what this method, this approach does for you.